Hello, everyone who's here, and am I still by myself? I'm quite nervous because this is my first time, doing it by myself. So I'm hoping that you guys are interested in hearing what I have to say about this clip, seeing as I am a huge Batman fan, and that is the character that got me into this universe. So basically, if it wasn't for Batman, I wouldn't be here. I guess. Come on, look at him. I see him every day, and I'm in all black today because, well, you know, got to be on theme, and yeah. So, I am on theme with my BVS. What's it called? Phone case. But yeah, so today Zack Snyder released the Batman teaser, and I am absolutely excited. Watching that teaser was just everything that I needed, especially after seeing how he was portrayed and that coloring and that god awful hair and everything, that god awful dialogue. So seeing it now, in the glory that it is, and his suit is just so beautiful, and having him interact with, Superman, and in this trailer and interacting with everyone. Oh my god, I can't wait. Yes. Hi Frank. Let's go. Gillis, my man. Love Gillis. Back in black. Yes, I am. All black. Everything black. Superman's black. Everything. Love it. Loving the coloring. Loving everything. Hi, Nathan. Hi, Philip. Oh, black. Yes, it's so easy. One, because black is my favorite color as well. And it was just easy because I don't have any Batfleck merch, but soon I will have something that's Batfleck related. And I've worn the All the Gods shirt too much, and I'm waiting for my associate producer's shirt to so I can do the back thing. I need to get a really good paint pen. So if anyone in the UK knows anywhere that I can get a good paint pen, I'm all up for it. Amazon wasn't really helpful on that end. That panning shot around him on the top view. Oh yes, it is. Imagine, right, guys. So this shot. Wait, no, I should get used to this. So this shot here that we have, that shot was covered by, what was it, tarp or some fabric? Why was it covered like that? Was there a reason for it to be covered like that? Like did they decide that that beautiful shot was the shot to cover up with whatever flying fabric? Thank you. I'm still in disbelief about that. I am still completely in shock, but I'm so thankful. And we're all getting it on the 18th, and we're all going to have the chance to enjoy it, and it's going to be so glorious. These teasers and these clips and trailers and posters are just the best. And every day I wake up, I'm like, okay, so what are they going to post today? What am I going to be extremely losing my mind over? So yeah, thank you so much, Sabrina. Hi. Hi Tana. I'm good. Okay, so I thought maybe we should watch it and have a look at the clip and then go through it and dissect it bit by bit. Also, just as I was going live, the Batman versus Superman official, basically they showed a teaser clip of the new remastered 4K Blu-ray that's going to be released. So I'm hoping that on the I believe they said on the 23rd of March, they'll basically release it as a physical copy. I'm hoping that the UK has a way to purchase it, because I think the Americans have a chance to pre-order it. And there was a link, but that link wasn't really a link that I feel like I could fully trust, just in case it's region locked. And I know that with what's it called? With 4K Blu-rays, they tend to not be region locked, but I didn't want to risk it because I wouldn't mind having like a completely, an added Blu-ray that I couldn't watch, I guess. Yeah, so the remastered one, the link for it, hopefully with this announcement that now that on the 23rd that they'll release it, that they'll basically release a link for us. So maybe I'm hoping that it'll be available at least on Amazon. I don't know how easily they'll be able to, distribute it distribute it to the shops that sell your DVDs in your countries, but I'm hoping Amazon has it because I think Amazon is almost, or at least kind of worldwide, or maybe I'm just living in a bubble. If so, I'm so sorry. Exactly. So on Vero, on Twitter, and on anything really, I'm just like, you have to have all the tabs on your phone, like not tabs, apps. Because I'm on the computer, so but yeah, you have to have all the apps on your phone like on at all times just in case you miss something. But yeah, hi Habib, hi Jason. Yes, that's awesome. Yes, I can't wait to watch that at the end, so we'll watch that towards the end. But without further ado, I think maybe we should watch the clip again because I can't get enough of this clip, and it was a great surprise to see it today. I was just watching and my phone was going off, and I was like, "Oh my god, the clip's on! And why is everyone like appreciating Batman? Not that he doesn't deserve the appreciation he does, but let's go."
I heard about you. Didn't think you were real.
Your guilt's have become your reason.
Hate is useless.
I will come for my great prize.
If you want the Batman, here is something that can help you.
I have a stake in this world, and it's time I started fighting for it.
You've fulfilled your promise.
I spent a lot of time trying to divide us. I need to bring us together and make this right.
Honestly, that was so beautiful. Like, there's so much to unpack, and we're going to go through almost absolutely everything that we can in the next half an hour or so. I don't think I'll take you longer than that, but yeah, so we got 3 villains, so we got maybe even more. We got Darkseid's voice, right? Exactly, Nathan, exactly. Darkseid's voice was the absolute best thing. Like, Ray Porter, I can't wait to see what he does. I can't wait to see how he's, because he did the face thing as well, so his face is Darkseid's face is basically based on Ray Porter's face and his expressions. So I'm really looking forward to seeing more of Ray's performance with this and the voice that he does. So that's something that I'm really excited for. So we got that. So like, what did he say? I will come and collect my great prize. I'm assuming the great prize is Superman, and that Batman hears this. And then this is just me completely guessing. I have no idea. I'm not like, I have no inside info or anything, but these are just my little like guesses as to how it's going to go. So I'm assuming that maybe, Batman hears Ray saying that, and then, what's it called? Not Ray, Darkseid, but it is Ray. So yeah, I'm assuming that Batman hears Darkseid say that, and then it's just like him trying to save Superman and bring him back and make sure that Superman's there and make sure that he's not taken, because I think that's the great prize that Darkseid is talking about. And then we hear Lex Luthor saying that he's willing to give someone something to get to the Batman. So that was awesome, and I'm assuming that that's I'm assuming that that's going to be Slade. So, you know, that should be fun to see. And of course, we live in a society, guys. We live in a society. That was the absolute best. So Leto's laugh. I mean, I wouldn't put it past Jared Leto to come back and record a bit more of his voice for Zach in whatever way that he wants. The color grading in that team shot is beautiful. Theatrical. Oh, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Like, yeah. Also, guys, we have someone that's going to join us today. It's the awesome Philip. I'm just going to add him on here, so that'll be fun. I've just need to sort the setup.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. Hi.
Society.
We live in a society, exactly.
Well, thank you so much for having me on. I know it was kind of last minute,
Thank you so much. I was kind of nervous doing it by myself, but when I got into it, I was like, okay, I could do this because I'm used to doing, you know, my other streams like that. But I'm so thankful that you've joined me because you are also a huge Batman fan.
Oh,
clearly,
yeah.
Sure. So, what did you think? What was your reaction? I mean, I kind of know the answer, but I want to hear you say.
Well, first of all, let me just congratulate you on being able to go to the premiere on the 15th. That is absolutely fantastic. So hats off to you. Enjoy all the Batman goodness that's going to be shown for all its 4 hours. So that's awesome.
Thank you.
I think my favorite bit of it, outside of, you know, the Superman pulling Batman literally out of the darkness, that was just fantastic. I think for me personally, my favorite thing was the slow shot, the creep up of Batman on top of the War Machine. I was like, ow.
I mean, with that scene, like, do you know, was it a scene in a teaser, or was it like, it was a teaser? It was the countdown to the trailer when he was on the War Machine.
Mm-hmm.
That just like killed me. That was just amazing. So seeing it a bit more like slow.
In focus, yeah.
Yes. Go on, carry on. Sorry.
I think it was really interesting to get all the different voiceovers. You know, you get Jeremy Irons as Alfred. You get Diana Prince saying, you know, hate is useless. One of my good friends asked me about that. What does Diana say? So I threw it up on my big TV and I put the captions on, and it was clear as day. You know, I heard it and I was like, okay, that tracks. Hate is useless.
Yeah, it is. It's so useless. So I was going to go through like the villains first, and then go through the people that bring him onto the journey from like the moment of realization. So when Alfred's telling him that you've been so used to viewing the world in this way, and then Dan is telling him hate is useless, and then he realizes at the end with his line saying that, you know, it's time to bring the team together. It's just so amazing to see what he's up against in this journey, and then how he's changed from, you know, being that beaten down, morally ambiguous Batman that we see in Batman vs Superman, and then see his journey complete in this movie, which is exactly why I don't understand why people are so like critical of BVS in that way, because like it's a story that's unfinished, right? So
I mean, for me, Ben Affleck, I can remember all the way back to when Zach showed off and would tease like Ben Affleck's appearance as Batman. I remember sitting on Twitter that night on my old Twitter account, and I had seen that Zach posted that picture of like reveal tomorrow, and it was like the tarp over the back end of the Batmobile. And I was like, are we going to get the Batmobile tomorrow? Sure enough, 9 a.m. the next morning, it's Ben Affleck as Batman. And it's just, this was that times a million. It was so beautiful. I think the line that stuck out for me the most was probably Harry Lennox's Manhunter. He says
exactly, and that's what we've got here as a comment from Sabrina, and it's also like he's going through a kind of similar journey to Batman, that, you know, he's been part of this world, but he's not willing to, like, you know, come to a team or like come out and actually save people. But no, it's not, because Batman's been doing it in a different way. So it's really interesting, and it's really cool hearing General Swanwick's talking as Martian Manhunter. So like That's awesome.
Yeah, that was really awesome. There's a line there from Volko, and then of course, hey Jason, what's going on? Hey Nathan, I see you guys in the comments section. Last night was fun. I think they might have been there last night on Ohio Dave's Twitch stream. We were all playing Rocket League. That was a lot of fun.
I'm not a gamer, so like I just go into the Twitches and I'm like, hi guys, cool what you're doing.
So it's basically like Hot Wheels and soccer. Dave and
Mhm.
Joey, they have like Batmobile cars, and it was me and Bex and Dave and Joey and our friend Janet. Just oh my god, it was so much fun. But
sounds awesome. But yeah, when you connect it to what Lex said,
Lex, let's talk about Lex because he still has plans.
He still has plans. He's active, and like I think that was him talking to Slade when he said, I'll give you something that you want to know. And especially with how they chose today, the hashtags like Batman and Bruce Wayne.
Right. The caption they said was his name is Bruce Wayne. And it's just like, I wonder what that could be in conjunction with.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Sabrina. This is funny what Batman is up against climbing. But yeah, I was going to get onto the part where he gets pulled up by Superman, and that's such an amazing parallel, like, and such an amazing journey that we see from, you know, from him going from like battering Superman. So like with this here, sorry, I'm trying to figure it out.
From near death to camaraderie.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's essentially that same parallel. Zach loves to do parallels in a lot of his movies. For case in point, Batman versus Superman towards it's right there. He has, you know, he's got his foot on Clark's neck. You know, Lois Lane. He shouts, you know, oh wow, you're letting them kill Martha. Martha's his mother's name. We get all that, and then he promptly pulls Clark up. Well, now we get to see that.
Yeah, exactly. And this is what we get to see. So we went from that, and then this is the end of the journey where, you know, it's almost like at that time it wasn't actually Superman that was on the like being beaten down. It was actually Batman, but Superman was there to help him. It's just so amazing. But yeah, that journey there is awesome. I
like that their relationship between being not necessarily frenemies and not necessarily partners, it was split. It was intentionally split up between Batman versus Superman and Justice League. And also you get Bruce's reluctance to, you know, be one with other people after what presumably Jared Leto's Joker did to his first Robin. So I just love the way that Zach created these characters in the way that he did, and also a way to stand apart from certain things that have come before too. I think that just really worked out well in his favor.
Yeah, no, sorry, go on.
I was just gonna say I just love old man Batman. Well, he's not really old man Batman. I think Ben Affleck's Batman is like right there at his peak, if not like about to come off his peak. But even still, when someone's just past their peak, they are in their prime, and when they are in their prime, they are not to be trifled with.
Yeah, I totally agree. But like, just to remind everyone, this is the Slade that we're going to get. Hopefully we'll get to see more of. And then talking about the Joker and his laugh, I wouldn't put it past Jared to actually, I don't think it's even a difficulty for them to, you know, record another laugh that they don't necessarily have to take the one from what's it called, Suicide Squad, because I think that was a comment that was put up just a few moments ago. But yes, oh my god, we live in a society, and I can't wait to see him in this society that we live in doing more of the fun stuff.
I think the fact that he was so willing to come back even for just a small little segment for this 4-hour epic even just speaks to the volumes of how willing he is to just go right back into that headspace, right back into that role, and even try and even do something a little different with it that he might not have been able to do 4 or 5 years ago with Suicide Squad.
Yeah. So like, yeah, we're in for a fun ride because like I think he's also completely signed on to the ideas that you know, Zach has, and with the storyboards today, I'm not going to go into them because I know a lot of people are very like anti-spoilery, and those storyboards kind of have spoilers in them and stuff. But yeah, I think he knows what Zach's idea is for it, and yes, I have a stake in this world, and it's time to fight for it 1000%. That's perfect.
I have actually managed to not see the storyboards. I'm going to hopefully stay that way.
I mean, save them just so you can have them just in case they get like deleted everywhere. But I don't know.
Oh no, I haven't
and I
seen
haven't
them at
read
all,
any
and
of
I
them.
don't
I've just
really
seen
want
like
to.
his illustrations.
I mean, I'm sure I'll look at them after I've seen the movie. That's just my thing. I just want to check them out after the movie.
Yeah.
Always something I noticed from Swanwick, as much as his position is, he was always reluctant from acting, like he took the right decisions. By the end of BVS, he seemed guilty for it. See, I have a theory about that, and the thing is, a lot of people tend to forget that not only is Martian Manhunter General Swanwick is a United States military general. It's not exactly very easy for him to slip away and, turn into Martian Manhunter, despite the fact that, yes, he is able to, Martian Manhunter, the character, is able to change his form at will. That's besides the point. If General Swanwick in like the real world, if a military general of his stature were to just disappear, questions get asked.
Yeah, definitely. So
I think personally, it's just to maintain the integrity and the illusion of General Swanwick. That's really what my perception of it has been, and I'm sure that Zach has a pretty solid answer for his reveal in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm really, really excited to see that. Like, another one who I really love and have a soft spot for is Martian Manhunter, and I think he's so downplayed in terms of his powers and what he can do. And I understand that that's also because of his character in general, because of how he's more of a peaceful person who doesn't really want to be in conflict, but also knows that he has to do well for people. So I suppose that's why his character isn't as I don't know, maybe as popular as Superman, because he does have like almost Superman level powers, I think, personally.
Well, I think in a lot of ways the character Martian Manhunter is really almost like Clark. He's a lot like Clark Kent in the sense that they're both outsiders with very, very human perspectives because of what happened to in their pasts. So.
And it's more so like Martian Manhunter has an even more interesting human perspective as a black man, because that's what he ends up. Well, he chooses to become a black man, and he understands the persecution that you get as a black man in society as well, because you see that, and then it's just like, wow. So you not only do you know how it's like in Mars with the white
Martians versus the green Martians,
and then
right?
Versus the green Martians. So then you see that conflict in on Earth here as well. So who knows? There might be a possibility of a Martian Manhunter, like, I don't know, future project. I think he's cool, but let's just hope we get more of this. So,
I don't see why not. I mean, he's a very prominent character. I put him in the same kind of vein as like the Flash, Cyborg, Aquaman. Like they're very, very capable of operating on their own solo stories and doing very heroic, capable things, but even also bring it down back to reality in a lot of ways. I mean, there's a lot you can do with General Swanwick and John Jones. So
yeah. So I'm just going to add this to the stream because I don't have an image for it. I'm just going to pause it. Sorry.
I heard about you. Didn't think you were real.
So like this part here, we're talking about the side characters. Can you see like that fist pump?
The subtle fist bump
between Cyborg and Flash. That's just amazing. Like I
actually saw, not necessarily a side by side, but it would for a couple seconds, it would show that image, and then it would show the image from the theatrical cut, and that is quite the jarring difference.
Oh yeah, I've saw that on Twitter too. It's just wow.
Especially with Cyborg. Like really, especially with Cyborg.
He was done so badly. Like it was something that was done. He was done so badly. Yeah. So I'm just having a look at the comments. Thank you, Nathan.
Oh, absolutely. I think he's definitely coming out from a place like, I think Superman's sacrifice in a lot of ways brings these everyone outside of just not only Bruce, but I think it brings Diana back to a place of, coming off of Wonder Woman 1984, love or hate that movie. She's now in a place of total, like, I don't know what to do. Steve Trevor's gone. My truth is there. I've done my bidding for the world. What else is there left for me to do? And I think Superman's sacrifice has a lot to do with that.
Yeah.
You have Cyborg, who we know there's a 15-minute origin portion for him in this. We know he's going to witness the death of his father. It's going to be an emotional roller coaster for everybody.
Mm-hmm. And I'm hoping that with the cyborgs, the 15-minute thing, and then on top of that, the story that we see in this movie, that it actually helps him with future projects. So I really hope Ray Fisher manages to sort things out soon, or like they manage to come to an agreement. It's very sad what's happening, and I'm hopeful that there's something cool could happen out of this, and we get to see him become Cyborg in a movie, either by himself or with someone else. But yeah, I can't wait to see the team camaraderie changes between the beginning. Yes, that is something that I'm really looking forward to. And that end shot where Superman is lifting Batman, you've got Cyborg and Flash fist bumping each other, that both came about with their powers. They were humans to start with, and then they became superpowers. And then you've got Diana and Aquaman just there, like they're gods in their own rights. Like Diana has they are both gods, right? Because he's a descendant of Atlantis.
So the way I interpreted that, the montage shot of the League, you have the two newbies, you have Flash and Cyborg. They're the youngest members of the group. They're obviously, I wouldn't necessarily call them rookies, but they're both very,
fresh. They've not
fresh.
been fresh.
Very fresh. I mean, considering what I'm hoping to see with Cyborg and the Flash, considering Cyborg's going to be able to turn, forearms into giant apocalyptic weapons, and hopefully Flash is going to do some time travel. Like they're going to tap into some really deep abilities that these characters have, and I'm really appreciative of that. Then you have Batman and Superman. You have the face of DC in all their glory. You have Batman in his beautiful tactical armor suit, and that's very reminiscent of a couple different variations of Batman in the comics. See, Batman. That's Batman. Batman.
So guys, if I ever tweet that Ben Affleck fell on my face, he's on my bed still. So like if he falls on my face, it's because this fell on my face. And it happens quite a bit. But I love it.
And then you've got Superman in the black suit. Like that's something that's not been done before, because traditionally in almost every single Superman movie up to this point, he's been in a red and blue suit.
Yeah.
So I think to see, the face of DC, Batman and Superman in black, gray, to really kind of reflect just how that brand has really evolved over the years. Not necessarily like a poo-poo way, but that's just their brand. They're very real. They're very gritty characters. So to see them represented in you have Batman triumphantly back, restored in his faith humanity, and you have Superman reborn, ready to, be the son of Krypton and the son of Earth. And then finally you have Wonder Woman and Aquaman, the descended gods of their respective realms.
Yeah. It's just amazing, isn't it? It's just like sometimes I'm just so in awe that this is actually happening, because we were so, it almost felt impossible at some point, but clinging on to that small smidge of hope was just so worth it. So worth it. And they can't wait for you to read the whiteboards. I haven't read them. I'm going to be honest. I've saved them I've got them saved. I don't know if we should say this for copyright reasons. I don't have anything saved. I haven't read them. I just saw the images that Zach drew, and they're beautiful images, and that's all I saw before they were strike down. Sniped. Whatever.
Sniped is the word that I hear going around.
But yeah, I want to talk about this awesome guy that we finally heard his voice. Like, look at him. Just wow.
My lord, this world will fall.
I have come to collect my great prize. Like Ray Porter, wow.
So gnar.
His voice is so awesome. It really, really is. Like, he's just something in.
I can't wait to see those words and that visual come together. Because
I can't wait to see him, Desaad, and Steppenwolf interact with each other. Like, we're getting that. Imagine that we didn't get that. Like, why are we... This is so amazing.
Y'all made me take the hat off because I just had to think of that theatrical cut. When they said for Darkseid, I'm sitting there in the movie like, okay, show him. And they didn't. And I was like, what? How are you good? I was just mad, so disappointed. Like, and now to see it fully restored. That was really for me the moment when Zack shared Darkseid on Vero. I had a feeling in my gut, there's no way that after all the director's cuts he's done in the past that he's not going to get the chance to finish this in the future. And I'm glad he did, because that Darkseid looks badass.
And it's like Ciarán Hinds as well. Ciarán Hinds, right?
Ciarán Hinds. I'm bad at names.
The guy who voiced Steppenwolf. He also said that, you know, I didn't get my what I did for that movie isn't in there, and what you saw in the movie isn't what I initially did. So
Right.
He's going to get that too. And do we know who voiced Desaad? As far as I'm aware, no one knows.
Peter Guinness, I thought, was the voice of Desaad.
Oh, I'm so bad. Really?
I think so.
How have I missed that?
I've
missed that. And I've been obsessed with him. So, like, this is on me.
I still want to know who John Cleese is playing, because John Cleese has been attached to this since like 2016.
Okay.
I'm curious to see if he is in this and who he's playing. There is a rumor of who, but I'm wondering if it will pan out. It makes some sense for me. Yes, I did see the McFarlane Darkseid. It looks savage.
It looks so awesome. I'm waiting for the rest of the figures to come out. Do they make them do they make a lot of them, or am I going to have to be?
I think since that was one
on minute one to order, because the Funko Pop sold out today. They sold out in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes. And the thing is, with those Funko Pop collections, the four of them, you have to have a DC Unlimited to have the ability to pre-order, which not everyone does. And two, you can't order from the DC shop unless you're in the US. So it's just like, even if you had a merch mate or whatever, like a friend that you could do that with, they'd want that for themselves because they can only order one.
Right. So that just makes it all the more exclusive, you know? Yeah.
So I'm hoping that they release the rest of them as singles, and then I'll just get the Darkseid, and I don't know. We'll see. But the McFarlane one, that one is so beautiful, and I can't wait to see the rest of them.
I'm curious to see who else gets the McFarlane toy treatment. I wonder.
Is he?
That's the rumor I heard. I don't know. We'll see. Or rather, that's the rumor that I keep seeing, is that he's Wintergreen. So I don't know. We'll find out.
So, the other thing that I want to talk about is, like, you know, Batman Don't Count on It. I don't know what kind of thing, you know, the chapters. The first one is Batman Don't Count on It. So, because we're talking about mainly Batman here today, I know we've geeked out about the rest of them, but, you know, what do you think that could represent? Like, don't count on everyone joining. Does that mean that we're going to get to see other people at the beginning, or is it don't count on? I don't know.
So here's my theory of the opening of Batman vs Superman. So Zach shared the picture of crediting Fabian Wagner Thank goodness, because that cinematography needs to be restored. Thank God it is. I think the beginning of Justice League will consist of him in Iceland going to seek Aquaman, but it will be intercut with his perspective of the death of Superman, aftermath of the death of Superman, and how that will feed into his conversation and trying to convince Arthur Curry to join his crusade. I mean, based on just what was in the previous trailer, you know, he's saying, I need warriors. I'm building an alliance to defend us. He's not saying that like with confidence. He's saying that because he's absolutely terrified of the vision that he saw.
Yeah, definitely.
And Aquaman, Arthur Curry, he's just like, dude, you get heroes killed. I am not working with you. So that's probably why he's saying, yeah, no, don't count on it. No.
Yeah. I suppose, yeah. It will be about him recruiting the League, and I can't wait to see a different way that, you know, Bruce Wayne and, well, Ben Affleck's Batman is portrayed in this movie, like the contrast in his performance between the first one and the second one, but not to the point where it was whatever the theatrical cut made him out to be, because that was just ridiculous. But like, I want to see that natural growth and that natural progression in terms of his character, and moving from that broken, you know, almost deranged version of Batman where he's off the rails completely, to this one who wants to do better. So that's going to be so awesome, and I'm so glad. Like, I think he did it on purpose, that the first one we did was Batman, and I think the last character teaser that we're going to get is going to be Superman, because he's the one that's going to be, you know, reborn. So I don't know who do you think is going to be the next teaser?
Wonder Woman.
I think so too. And after Wonder Woman, I'm thinking it's going to be Aquaman, and then Cyborg, and then
Cyborg
Flash.
might be next. I don't know. It could be any one of them. Superman being last is a definite. I feel like that's a definite possibility. I mean, you save the big gun for last.
Yes. Hey, no, Batman's the best because he's the king. Supes, yes. Gillis, he's my resident like Superman fan. I can't wait to see the Superman clip and to like talk about that one, because that black suit and then those laser beams. Are they laser beams or what? Whatever.
It's his heat vision for sure.
Yeah, his heat vision. It looks so good. And just after that, we had Junkie XL teasing a hunt for one of the score pieces. I think the score was for the Mother Box. I think that's the main thing that he had on the link. I only found one. That was the easiest one that was on the website. Yeah. I couldn't find the other one that was linked to YouTube. But I'm sure they'll release it, and I'm really, really looking forward to everyone who has found it and listening to it, because I need that score soon, man. I need all of it.
I need it all.
I need it all. Definitely need it all.
2 more weeks.
2 more weeks. And then just before I came on live, this awesome thing came up. So I'm going to add this on. And
Everything's changed.
We're going to watch it from the beginning.
Son of Krypton, Bat of Gotham.
Everything's changed.
Oh.
I love it.
Did you not see that clip?
Oh, no, I hadn't seen it yet. I was too busy editing my podcast, and then you and I were talking, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to pause this, come talk Batman with Fatma, because that's what I feel like doing. And I hadn't seen the clip yet, but thanks. That was wow.
Yes. So here you go, guys. This is Philip's reaction to the Batman vs Superman teaser. So there you go. You can clip it later if you'd like.
If anyone wants to.
If you want it. Yes. So I'm just having a look at the big gun, memories of a disaster passed through my eyes.
I'm sorry, Nathan. I didn't mean to cause you any potential PTSD. I'm so sorry.
Oh, when okay, got it.
I've just
Um,
always considered Superman like the big gun of the Justice League, so I apologize.
It's fine. It's fine. It's completely fine. So yeah, it seems we are living in Zach's world, and I'm 100% fine with it, and so am I. This year is Zach's year. You've got Army of the Dead afterwards, and I am hyped. I am not a zombie person. Not that I don't like them or I'm scared of them. I love horror. I just don't like gravitate towards zombies in general. But this movie, I am absolutely like hyped for.
I'm
The
pretty
whole
hyped
track
for it
for
too.
today is on the
Middle
water tower.
Mass. I was trying to think of it. I couldn't think of the name. I knew it had mass in it. I just couldn't think of what the first part was. I was thinking like Madden Mass or something. I don't know.
Awesome. I'll go check it out as soon as I'm done here. The remaster will be available on HBO Max the same day as just. That's awesome.
You're telling me I have a 7-hour epic ahead of me? Okay.
I think the entire week, an entire week of all of our lives is just going to be all the hours dedicated to, apart from like going to sleep and eating, it will literally be dedicated to Zack Snyder's world, and we are actually going to be living in that for a good week or so. So just saying.
Then we're gonna take a break and watch Godzilla and Kong fight. Then we're gonna go back to it, and then a couple weeks later, we're gonna come back and watch Mortal Kombat for a good couple days. Then we're gonna go right back to it.
So much awesomeness. Yes, and that color, it looks so awesome. So like I didn't notice that until someone online noticed it, and then they noticed it, and then finally we're getting this awesome one with the aspect ratio as well. And I don't think he would have gotten this aspect ratio had he not had this like relationship with Warner Brothers. Not Warner good lord,
HBO, Warner
come
Media.
on. HBO. But yeah, so today's been an awesome day, and as Batman fans here, I think this has been a great teaser, and I'm so
Sorry, my email updated. It wasn't what I thought it was.
sorry. But yeah, so that was awesome. Do you have anything else that you'd like to add, Phil?
No, not at all. Thank you so much again for having me on. This was a lot of fun talking Batman and talking the Batman clip. I can't wait to see what else there is to be revealed in wake of all this. It's going to be exciting these next 2 weeks.
Yeah, it sounds awesome, and I'm thankful that you joined me as well, and we had this awesome discussion, and I love your tattoo and I love your shirt, and yay, Batman all the way. So anyone else want to any other comments I've missed? Oh, that's awesome.
I've had this since like 8th grade.
Oh, that's amazing. I've got like t-shirts, but like I don't know if they fit right. But yeah. Any comments? Anything else that I'm missing? I don't know how to end them. I'm always like a bit nervous. But okay, guys, till next time. That was an awesome ride and an awesome thing to watch. And thank you guys for joining us and watching in, and for the comments and the interaction. I always appreciate it. But yeah, till next time, guys. Ciao.
Spam the like button. Share Fatma's videos. Tune in.
Oh, and follow Philip on Twitter too. I'll put his stuff in the description box after we're done. But yeah, bye-bye.